would say that it's no surprise when you go into EMS or other first responder branches, a lot of us had really difficult childhoods, myself included. And also to become a trauma therapist, generally you have the interest, the desire, the drive to be a trauma therapist because you've been through trauma and because you've been hopefully treated for that trauma and doing well. So what I want to do is sort of fast forward and then go back to say that I'm in a place personally in my journey that I am really, really happy. And I feel that I am living the mission that I was supposed to live in this world and on this earth of helping first responders. And when I say that, it truly comes from my heart. The way that everything happened over the course of my life to get me here where I am, I believe was all meant to be. And again, I wouldn't put that on the listeners. Everybody has to derive meaning from their own life in their own way. But this is my way, and this is what has worked for me. So my journey started really from birth with two parents who were not married, who were very young, and were not equipped to be parents. So my father already had alcoholism at that time, and my mother decided that motherhood was too much and left, and really, really never looked back. So what happened was I was raised by my paternal grandparents, and they were wonderful, wonderful people. Very, very loving, warm. Everything that I felt from them was just love. And to decide to take a newborn baby on, when you're 60 years old, looking at your retirement, looking at the later part of your life, they took a baby on, and so I feel forever grateful for that, and indebted to that. And I'll get to that a little bit further on in the story as well. So my grandmother, when they decided to raise me, take this baby on, she had already been diagnosed with emphysema. So they knew that she was going to get sicker and sicker and sicker. So the majority of my childhood was caring for her. In our family, we didn't believe in visiting nurses or having anyone come in and do anything medical. It was myself and my grandfather that was doing that. So at a very young age, I learned to go to the doctor. I remember the doctor was our family doctor. He used to quiz and say, "Bonnie, can you tell me what medications Nana's on?" And I would rattle off 20 names of all of the medications, inhalers, everything.